Okay, Amanda, you have received your PDF, and in the PDF is a art or part of it talking about the perfectly optimized page, and this refers to adding and editing content on your website, and I'll be referring to this a number of times through this video. This is your dashboard. I've logged in as you. You've got a few more menu items down the left-hand side so that we can control the site a little bit more carefully. The first thing we're going to do is create a new page, and this page is going to be the basis for a keyword optimized landing page, one of the 5 that I recommend that you write. The first thing we do is we come into your dashboard and we go to pages, and if I hover over pages you can see a new menu comes up, and I'm just going to add new. And you will have seen this page before because it's similar to adding a product. It's just got some extra content to fill out on it. My recommendation is that before you write anything in the website is that you write it somewhere else, either in a word processor or in just Notepad, and bring together all the things you need so that you can easily cut and paste. You've got the instructions in your PDF about numbers of words, so I won't go on about that. So here's one I prepared earlier. And I'm going to answer the question with regard to this page: where can I find French homewares in Melbourne? However, this article really is only going to concentrate on the keyword French homewares. So quite easily in my sort of scratch pad I've written some details. So I've written the title of the article I'm going to write, where can I find French homewares in Melbourne, and I've written its description, French homewares can be found, blah, blah, blah. And I've also got the H1 headline, French homewares from Melbourne, and they all refer to these positions on here. So page title, meta description, and the H1 headline. So I'm simply going to take what I've written and paste it in. So that's my title. And this is my description. In the meta description, my focus keyword is French homewares. And I need to put in the content. So this is the content, and you can see this is actually just an article about lorem ipsum, and is not an article about French homewares. Remember, when I'm pasting, just use the text. And there we go. Looks like I've got some extra line spaces in there, so just get rid of those. And if we look back at the perfectly optimized page, I've done the title, I've put the description in, I need the H1 headline. So we'll put that in here. Copying it from here. I'm going to put it in there. Highlight it, turn it into H1, and there we go. So I've got my title, got my content. Now, just remember, in the content, we need, in the text, to put in the keyword a number of times. So you can see here, they've got 300 or 400 words, and they've got, in the first paragraph, the keyword, part of the keyword, and they've repeated it about 3 times, and I recommend you do the same. Not going to rewrite the article just for this. So what we've added is the title, H1, the content with the keyword in here 3 or 4 times. Down here we've put the description. The title has already been filled in for us automatically. We've put in the focus keyword. In this perfectly optimized page, you can see there's also an image. And importantly, it reminds you to use the out attribute. So we'll put an image in here. Again, I've got one earlier. Upload files, select files. You'll note that the image I'm using, I've already renamed it to include the keyword French homewares from Melbourne. French homewares would have been adequate. It's 400 by 300, and I'm going to put it on the left hand side, and I'm going to put it just a medium size. And then remember I mentioned the alt text. Make sure the title, which is fine because it's got it from the name of the file, but we need to put in the alt text as well. And so I'm just going to use one of those. Insert into page. So I'm just going to check this. I've got the title, I've got the H1, I've got an image which I know I've put all the code into, I've got the content, not forgetting the 3 or 4 uses of the phrase in the content. Coming down here, focus keyword I've written in, title is done automatically, meta description is in, nothing down there, and then click publish. That's now been published. If I go back to your website and press F5, you'll see that it's added it on the menu, but we don't want it there because it's destroyed the menu layout. So we go to your website, to the menus, select the right menu, and you'll see that it's already put it down at the bottom down here. And with the 4 times 4 crosses, you can see I can click on it and drag it to wherever I want to put it. So I'm actually going to put it under the Provence information for now. So I've dropped it by letting go. Save menu. Press F5 on the main page again. Provence information, where can I find French homewares in Melbourne? And here is the page. So you've got the URL has got French homewares Melbourne in it. The title, where can I find French homewares in Melbourne? H1, and then the content, which would have your keyword in if you put it in, is all done.